And we are live, I believe. So welcome everyone to the Beyond Pixels podcast, episode, 49?
49.
We got a special episode today. This episode is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting and it's going to be different. It's going to be us trying something new. So this is part 3 of the VRChat deep dive series, which is coming to an end on the 50th episode, which will be next week now. Today we are going to go to public worlds, find random people, whether they're a visitor, a new user, whatever, even trusted. I don't care what their rank is. I just want to find people that are in VRChat that are willing to answer the questions that we have laid out for today. So, while me and Stealth go off to find people, you guys are going to hear about some of the new VRChat stuff that's coming out, or that's happening soon from Circuitry, Sobi, and Vampy.
And our opinions
So,
on it.
Yeah, and you guys can also answer the questions on the list yourselves if you want. You can talk over the list of interview questions, come up with your own interview questions. But me and Stealth are going to run to Public Worlds and see if we can find anyone. And
Okay.
while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and lock this room so no one random can join. So, Stealth, let's respawn, and I'll let you guys take it away.
Got it.
Godspeed, boys.
Godspeed.
Thank you.
Godspeed.
I love how the only 2 people who can teleport anybody anymore just left. We're now locked
We are not going to be fucking jerked around.
It's like,
Well, at
oh,
least
good
I'm
lord,
not.
finally. We have the place to
All right.
ourselves.
So,
While the big
Circuitry
dog's
probably
away.
knows the most about the new stuff coming for VRChat. I'm
Okay, so I did watch. I did watch the latest update, from VRChat. If you're not aware, let me go ahead and just kind of break it down for you. They are implementing now. It's not right now. It's still in the beta, and they are right now testing it on certain groups. They're going to be creating events. They're going to be doing stuff behind the scenes. It's still a work in progress, but basically, if they're comfortable in announcing it now, then it means that it's above 50 to 60% done. I mean, I think that's how VRChat has operated in the past. If something is close to being completed, then they're comfortable in announcing it. Well, there they go.
Yep.
So, basically, from what I can understand, is that they're partnering with a company known as Persona, and Persona, from what I understand, I did look them up recently, but they don't exactly have a good public track record. Now, as far as the games that they... I'm trying to think of what exactly games they actually went with. Or actually websites. I think Reddit is largely one of them. Like, Reddit uses Persona to actually verify a person's age.
Okay.
So that this way you don't just involve yourself. So I think that would be a good place to start. That's like one of the biggest ones that I can think of. Like when I watched the video and I watched the update, that was like one of the biggest things that stood out to me. Now, of course, a lot of people are questioning, why didn't you implement this sooner? Why didn't you do it sooner? Here's the thing. It is a careful process. All right. It's not something that should just be treated as... I honestly, I wouldn't want to treat this as like a full-on, sword and shield frontline type of thing. I'd want this to be more of a reconnaissance type of thing, to study and understand before I actually go forward with any plans. Now,
Yeah.
if you two feel differently, I mean, speak up right now.
I mean, for me, it's a long time coming.
We needed this.
I like that they're taking their time. Yeah, we needed this. I like that they're taking their time, making sure they get it right. But we needed this a long time ago.
Yeah, especially with the way we are, the whole community right now, where people are having literally nude avatars in the public world.
Well, yeah, it's not so much about what's going on in public worlds as far as nudity or anything of that is concerned. I understand there's horrible things going on in public worlds right now, and I'm not going to at all displace any of that. All right, I'm not trying to do that. But what I am saying, I will say, for their part, this is going to be a very slippery slope because they're going to have a lot of other variables to deal with in the future. Let's say, okay, in order for me to actually go through the persona process, let me go ahead and actually just tell you both. In order for you to actually be age verified on VRChat, oh shit, they're back. You have to actually scan your ID with your phone or your camera. You have to show them physical ID.
Okay, yeah.
And that gets scanned to their website, and
That can be a little risky in its own.
I'm trusting all of my data at that point. Now, let's say I get hacked. Let's say someone takes my account and then starts going into public worlds. And I can't get that account back. What's VRChat going to do? Are they going to close the valve? Do they have a valve shutoff for that? Or do I have to just submit a ticket and wait?
Yeah, that's the issue.
Took us 10 minutes.
Oh. Hey,
Welcome
stop.
back.
He's giving him
fast.
a rundown now. Continue talking.
Oh, no, that's
yeah,
fine.
we were just
Um,
doing the ID.
I was going to ask Stealth, if I actually submitted my ID to an entire system, and let's say my account gets hacked, is there a shutoff?
We've got
That's a good question.
a few random people that I just pulled from a public world. So,
Sorry, top-notch security's gonna have to wait.
yeah.
Oh my god.
All right.
You guys are
We
ducking
just
people.
found 3 completely random people. I'm going to go ahead and teleport them in here. If any of them say anything, they're getting kicked from the world immediately.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Cross your fingers, boys.
Fingers crossed.
You did
Just
test
on one
this, right,
hand.
Turtle?
Yes. Why is the teleporting not working? Can you teleport them
Well,
in? Because my teleporting menu
I
just
tried
broke.
to do that to myself, and it did not work.
Okay, so can I tell you
Weird.
boys something? You two were the only ones to come back to this world. Nobody else followed you.
There are 3
We're
people
on
sitting
your
out
friends
there.
list. We're the only ones that will show up.
Let me
I
rejoin
see
the
them
world
in
because
the
something
instance.
broke.
Of
Okay,
course.
back to this top-notch security stuff.
I told him to fucking test it.
Fucking shit show.
Never forget.
All right, 1 second.
This is what happens when we have to test shit on the spot. Oh, and Xavion joined!
Here,
Oh.
we use Avian as a guinea pig.
Okay, let's try this
Oh, you're
again.
gonna...
I'm gonna attempt, but if it didn't work for Turtle or me the first time, I doubt it'll work for me again.
Yeah, Xavion's here too.
bring
did the
Xavion.
world
On
break
the
it?
List.
Maybe.
I don't
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to open the door.
Floodgates! Get ready, boys.
This is the fucking shit show.
Yep, we don't have the fucking bucket yet, but we will eventually.
We don't have the fucking bucket. I don't have the title card override.
How's
Hey,
it going
Xavion.
here? Oh, what's going on?
Just comes in like a fucking WWE
And-
wrestler.
We're going to go ahead and do this. Yeah, anywhere you want. So, Xavier,
It's fun to see you
welcome. Welcome back.
If you can't fit on the couch,
This is
you
going to be
get behind
interesting. This is us testing a new
This
format. We have 3 random people that I just went into a public black cat and found them. So
Been
we're going to see how
kidnapped.
this goes. Yeah, we want to interview random people and find out their opinions on VRChat. So,
No, you've been
First
doing
off,
stuff.
today we're just going to be asking these 3 random people this stuff and not not really doing any ourselves. So, Nullify, got a question for you.
What's up?
How did you first get into VRChat?
2016, Uganda Knuckles popped off. Decided to join the movement. Past that, I quit the game for like 2 years, and then came back when Notorious started popping off with the skin rippers and shit. And then kind of quit the game from there, and then just recently got back into it when I got a VR headset. I was on Desky for like 600 hours or some shit like that.
Wow. Cool. What about you, Megamind?
I stole my little brother's headset like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yes, sir.
That's great.
And I just
Yes,
got a
sir.
PC like a couple months ago.
Didn't have
Okay. What about Nami over there?
Nami, right here.
Yes, hello. Hi, I'm Nami.
How did you get into VRChat?
I think I tried it the first time. I saw a notification on it back in 2017 on Reddit. I got the Vive when it was new back in 2016. I was a big fan of VR. But no, I only properly got into VRChat again in late 2019, and I've been playing regularly since.
Okay, cool.
I'm good.
So I'm just gonna.
I was grabbing the sheet.
Okay.
Take
So
off again,
Some
all right?
topics.
next question is, what was your initial expectation when you found out about VRChat and got in here? What were you expecting, and what did you actually
I
find?
was grabbing the sheet, sexy. The
So
topics.
we'll go back right over to Nami over there. What was your initial expectation, and how did you feel about VRChat after you got in?
I expected VR Second Life. And when I first played it, it had a tiny player base of maybe like 5 users, 12 if you were lucky. And it performed like shit on my computer back then. But no, it's much better now, definitely.
Okay, cool. And Megamind, your initial expectation versus what you actually found.
What do you mean by that question, sir?
So when you found out about VRChat, when you first joined VRChat, what were you expecting, and what did you actually find?
I don't know. I found a lot of suspicious people. I wasn't really expecting much.
Okay. What about Nullify?
Man, I got exactly what I was expecting then in 2016, dude. A lot of Uganda Knuckles and a lot of fucking furries, which is great, you know, good for y'all, but you know.
I mean,
Games developed a lot, dog. Game has developed a lot. The game has changed
it
completely.
genuinely has.
Like from back in the day where like crowds of people would just troll and horde to now where it's like people still do that, but it's not as prominent, you know. It's like people just marriage well and like communicate, but there's a lot of issues with the game now that are like pretty rampant, like fucking pedophiles and shit like that. I really don't appreciate that.
Yeah, that's the internet for you. So
I think VRChat's a little worse than most of the internet for that.
Oh, bro, you could make that argument over any community. I mean, Minecraft, Call of Duty, fucking Apex Legends, Battlefield. I mean, it doesn't matter. There's going to be problems like that in every community. Yeah, more than likely.
Man,
I mean,
toxic community concord. Glad to shut it down.
Damn.
I did find out that a 40-year-old got arrested for trying to seduce a minor in Fortnite.
What in
Good.
the fuck?
That's good news.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
good
you
news,
got
but
arrested.
what
You
bad?
got arrested.
Not because it
That's-
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, good news for the arrest.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked. So,
If he
next
was
question.
arrested, that means he got charged, buddy.
Yeah,
You
trust
tell
me,
me.
I was not going gay 40-year-old, go get him. That was totally not my argument. That's when I picked that shirt. That's clear. Crystal clear.
Did he Fortnite?
So we're kind of.
There's a preschooler, Adam boy, go get him.
Oh god.
Anyway,
Anyway, next question.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving.
Oh yeah. The next question is: has your experience in VRChat been mostly positive, mostly negative, or somewhere in between? We'll start with Megamind this time.
Mostly positive, I'd say.
Okay. That's actually surprising to hear.
I don't want to hear I've been here since the beginning.
Yeah,
Right.
I've been here since. So, little context. I've been here since 2017 myself. Most
I've been
of
here
us
since
have been
2018. I am not. I am pleading the fifth on this one.
here. Yeah. So then Nami, mostly positive, negative, or somewhere in between.
And then depends on if it's a public session or a Friends Plus session or so on.
Whenever
I'd
you
say
have most
it's definitely
experience,
public's a mixed bag. It depends. It's both. It's all of the above.
Publics are a gamble.
Usually, it's more positive in Friends Plus that I've been in. I will say.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's right.
I like the
Yeah.
adventure of public sessions sometimes.
Yeah, VRChat, I would say, used to be much more welcoming in public worlds than it is now. That's sort of changed over the years. It's a little,
filled with 9-year-olds.
yeah, yeah.
It was adults
9-year-olds
acting
and
like
people
a
that want
9-year-olds. It was a different,
Yeah.
PewDiePie army that was in control.
So, Nullify, what's yours? Mostly positive, negative,
That's
or
the
somewhere in
throwback.
between for your
I
experience
mean,
in
every
VRChat?
game has phases. You know, you have phases of good and phases of bad. You know, from the beginning, it's been pretty good. But I mean, there's always the communities that ruin it. Always the people that want to ruin it. You know.
Yeah,
I mean, it depends
there
on who you
is.
are. Really.
That is definitely
I mean,
true.
How you look at things and how you react to things. Because you know, some people are gonna get harassed in the game and they're gonna block and move on. Some people are gonna get harassed in the game and they're gonna argue and waste their time and be angry about it. But you know,
Yeah,
it's all perspective.
definitely true. Okay, next question. If you could go back to before you ever played VRChat, would you still get on VRChat and continue with exactly how your life's gone?
110 billion%.
hell yeah.
Awesome.
This game is
I'm
special.
glad to
man.
hear.
Even if it's got its bads, it's a special fucking game, dude. You can't do nothing like this anywhere else.
That is definitely
it
true.
definitely changed. I think this game turned me into a furry, honestly.
People would agree with you.
VRChat strikes again.
Hey, I
Sounds
just
like
want
a
to
sound for
turtle. I want
Way
to
to
actually just
balance.
clarify that they did say game, not experience. I just want to clarify that real quick. All
I
right.
just got out of the mess a couple weeks ago. Don't you fucking start.
Oh, my social media virtual platform. How about that?
No, me and Circuitry a few
rare
episodes
point in my
back,
favor.
we had an argument about if VRChat was an experience, a game, or what was it. But anyway, that was a
You could say
running
they star.
joke now, apparently.
That's a whole other can of worms.
So,
I agree, all of the above.
Megamind.
Nullify.
if you
It's
could
all
go
the
back
above.
It's a party pack.
and just not play VRChat, would you, or would you just continue with everything you've done?
I would play VRChat, yeah.
That seems to be the consensus. VRChat has been mostly
It's a
positive, it sounds
life-changing
like,
thing.
and you wouldn't change it. You wouldn't go back and not play a VRChat.
Like, as much
So
as we like to
here's-
crap on VRChat, there's still a lot that we've discovered on here.
Yeah, I mean, we've all met each other in the end, and
Yeah,
we all have friends that we wouldn't have ever known.
I understand
So
the
here's-
power of friendship now.
Indeed.
Here's something that's not on our question list, but I just thought of here. Have you met anyone IRL that you met in VRChat first? Nullify?
Working on it.
Working on it.
Oh,
Okay.
good luck.
Getting there. Getting there.
Like a special person or
Give you
just
my
some
supportive
friends?
fist bump.
Everybody in this fucking game is special, buddy.
Damn. That's a
He's
hard.
not kidding about that.
This is the
I don't know what sort of context you meant behind that, but all of them are funny.
It
Okay,
could be whatever
Wait,
you
wait,
want,
what?
Turtle.
Turtle, he means special
yeah,
ed.
everybody in this game.
That's what he
I
means.
know.
All right.
I know.
Nullify says everyone's getting pregnant. Let's go.
Oh, this is a great idea. Oh man, this is going so much better than I expected it to. This is great.
The question
You've been
Not
specifically
a
if
single
I'm
person in
in
this
this
game is
game or in
I'm
this
sorry.
not a single person in this game that's not
platform
unique, bro.
that I've met then IRL afterwards, right?
Yes.
Yeah, several. Definitely dozens of people, hundreds almost.
Per minute.
Now, did you
I've
meet
started
them
attending
at
Friday
a-
conventions? I've met them.
Oh.
I've dated
Yep.
guys from this game that I've then, and currently my boyfriend, he lives with
Hey.
me, and I met him in this game.
Oh, that's sweet.
Awesome.
Hey, I'm happy for you, bro.
Well, based on that, I can completely understand you not wanting to go back and never touch VRChat.
Yeah.
No, you've already achieved. You beat the game. You got happiness out of it.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's
Oh
no
my
reason
God,
to go
you think
back and
about it.
replay the
There's
game.
an in-game to VR chat.
I'm still waiting to
Yeah,
get
and getting
veteran.
to
right? So
VRChat, getting married.
Yeah, and then you never play
Phantom
VRChat
Man.
again.
You gotta get Phantom married.
Yeah, once you get all the
You
medals,
have
all
Phantom
the
babies.
accomplishments.
Just putting a visual to it.
So, we got one more person to ask that question. Megamind, have you met anyone IRL that you first met in
You
VR?
stop that. Go sit
I'm
down.
Jeffrey Dahmer too. I'm in a
I'm just
Jeffrey Dahmer.
marching down the door.
We're not talking about you, Jeffrey.
Would you? Would you meet people, your friends from VRChat IRL?
Oh, of course, yes. Oh, of course, yes.
Okay.
I could touch them in person.
That sounds so wrong.
Oh my god, so many clickable moment here. Just
That's what happens when you have more than 5
flip
people. Oh my
that
god.
myself.
I think this might be the most chaotic episode since we changed the name. And I love it. Oh man.
Sir, if you don't mind me
Podcast
asking,
being
in the
fucking
context
shit show.
of touch, could you explain that?
You just got to interpret that however you want to interpret that.
Do I need to pull out my Chris Hansen skin?
Fair enough. Fair answer.
Jesus.
I don't think I could have found better people to bring on here. This is great.
I'm about to leave so I can have a laughing fit. I can't keep this up.
This is amazing. Oh Jesus. Okay. Now here's one.
The
You
editor
guys
is
can
gonna
go
hate
as
you.
We don't have an editor.
Well, he's his own
It's just
editor,
so you
so.
know.
we just upload the raw footage to YouTube, so it's unedited.
Anyway, we have one more
Do y'all
big
do
question
Patreon?
here. I don't yet.
No,
Some
I don't
people have
want
been
a
telling me
ERP.
I should, but I haven't yet.
Do a Patreon and like
Don't
an
ask me if I
OnlyFans?
want an ERP. Don't ask me if I want an ERP.
Yeah, we could film that.
better
We
not
could
be
film
the
the ERP
question.
on
Kill
there.
us. Don't worry.
If he does an OnlyFans, it's going to be just
He
an
does an
aquarium with his
ERP,
two
he
turtles
actually
having
fucks.
sex with each other. That's it.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
that's what it's gonna be.
Oh,
You know what? You know what?
Jesus.
Now you need to get only turtles as well.
Okay, let's
dead.
just
That's it.
You guys
let's
never
just
met?
calm down here.
Back to the questions at hand. We're almost done with the questions for these guys, and then let them be on their way. So, big question here. Are there any ways that you think VRChat could be better, and what would those be? Like, what could VRChat do to make VRChat better? Yeah, I think I worded that right. Start over here with Nullify.
Skip me. I need to think about it. I need to
Okay.
think about the answer a little better.
Megamind.
I'd say probably like you're on desktop, if you're like on desktop, right, you should like be able to move your arms without like the mirror. You feel me? And like
Yeah, I
like
get.
if you hold
I
down
get
a
what you're
hotkey,
saying.
you can move your mouse and kind of do this whole
and
thing.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You said what?
That would be cool, actually.
And then
You can do that in
And
cluster.
then,
You can use your Z and the buttons underneath the WSD. Then
Among Us?
you can wave your arms around.
get rid of anti
Better
cheat.
character control, something similar to like some other games. Like you can grab walls, climb up buildings, and I can't think of the name where you're freaking ninja. That game, the ninja one. But you know,
Warframe?
some other
Like
better
the monkey game.
Warframe that works. Destiny 2.
So,
yeah.
when VRChat comes out with the new player controller, things like that will actually be possible, much easier. Including having a platform. Like right now, if you have a platform that moves, you don't move with it.
Jeez, I like that.
With the new player controller, you'll be able to stand on a moving platform and move with that platform. So that's going to open up a wide range of new things in VRChat. Okay, Nami over there. How could VRChat be better? What could they do?
Well, they've definitely done
It's
a
a
lot of
technical
things
term
so
called time
far.
to penis.
They've
It's a real
announced
thing.
the age verification system, which is it's definitely an improvement, I would say. Other things above that, that's stuff I haven't really even thought about properly.
We did talk about this while Turtle and Stealth were away. We did talk about it at the top of the podcast. Just briefly, I touched on it and my issues and concerns with it. But
I mean, there's like things like they wanted to do being able to do progress saves and stuff across sessions. That would definitely be that's something that should be implemented. I think would be
progress saves on perfect. Go ahead.
This world that you're sitting in has that implemented for like mirrors, toggles, post-processing, things like that. When you leave this world and you come back, a lot of those settings are saved. I set it up like that. And VRChat actually just released that just a couple weeks ago.
Another thing is it's probably not really possible to do, but being able to modify or work on worlds in-game, like
like Neo's
Resonate does.
Yeah,
but I don't know if that's ever going to be a possibility here.
So
There are other games that do it now.
They are, yes.
Okay, on that topic, with the new persistence that VRChat implemented, you can actually get things similar to that. If someone makes a world that you can place objects, move objects, manipulate them, and save all that data, then you can basically build your own world just like that.
Yeah.
Similar to Doom Snap Map. They give you all the tools, they give you the assets, they give you the means, and then you just build around it, and you can even construct coded text behind it.
So VRChat is a very bare bones platform in the end, compared to some of the other VR social platforms. But it's bare bones to allow the most freedom and creativity you could ever think of, really. And the new features that they're adding are expanding on that freedom a very large amount. So, Nullify, have you thought of anything yet?
Better moderation, for one, because I feel like there's a lot of groups that get away with too much. Way too much. Something like a party system, too, I think would be pretty cool. Like if you could party up with your friends and travel between worlds like that. Instead of having to fuck with portals.
It's actually a good idea.
Joining games and things like that. The Unity support's great and all, but I feel like having to go through websites and shit to upload stuff and things like that is kind of tedious. Maybe some avatar improvement there. Stuff like that.
Yeah. So you mean like not having to touch Unity, just being able to download a package and upload it straight on the website?
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah, I think that would be cool too.
Just like a character editor in general that doesn't have to, you don't have to use like Unity as a tool itself. Like, not everybody wants to learn how to use Unity or Blender.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
and people
dated
that are
at
on
this point.
Quest can't really if
yeah,
they don't have a
Quest users
computer.
are really struggling out here too, man. The Questies are not doing good.
I'm
have a lot of
hoping
support.
some of the
I could rant.
some of the
Don't
new
make me
features
quit
that VR
sports.
Chat's
I
added
can't.
makes all of that
Oh yeah,
much
yeah.
better. And I know there's some plans in the future for them to like allow sharing of avatars directly
Everything.
without them being public or things like that. So
90
like I could
megs
transfer
is
an
not
avatar to
enough.
your account without having to log into your account, things like that. I know they're planning on doing something like that eventually, but I don't know exactly where that's at yet.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sort of,
And like a text-to-speech system built in, or a language translator would be amazing.
Yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't been done yet.
Just refresh
Okay, there we
the
go.
stream.
It's
I don't
back,
know how
baby.
I don't know how much we lost there, but we did lose a couple seconds.
Very good.
Yeah,
End
just
of the
The
world,
audio
you
was
know.
also lost. I don't know what that was.
I don't know if we lost.
Oh, also contextual like reporting would be great.
It's like 40
Like, if I could
seconds.
send a clip in of somebody doing something
Okay.
pretty messed up, you know, it'd be helpful.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Stop
I know
ERPing
they
in
are.
my soup.
So they
Thanks.
are actually what is it? They are actually implementing based solely on the terms of service of VRChat, some changes that they made recently. It sounds like they will be able to record information and changes around a report. So like what avatar people were in, what sounds were being made, what animations were playing, things like that. Like when you report someone, that information would be contained within that report to assist in the report. So is that what you're sort of talking about there?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So
I mean,
based
it's
on
just like
the
I feel like the game needs more moderation, man. Like, there's way too many people that just like do fucked up shit and then nothing's done about it. Because one report in
Yeah, I
this
mean-
game really doesn't mean much. Like, you have to mass report people for it to really matter.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, I
I've
could
also heard
definitely
people
see
talk about
moderation.
like I
being-
personally don't have a problem with this, but a lot of people talk about proximity blocking too. A lot of people don't like being touched, so like consensual like shit, you know. A lot of people
That
don't want
is
somebody
a
to
thing
walk up
already.
on them and touch
I already
them.
got that.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is
that's
it?
already a
I
thing,
didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jason
it's
turned
been
it
in VR
off.
chat for as long
Lauren
as-
turns it off.
You talking
It's
about
not on
the,
in
you talking
desktop
about
mode by default, but it's on when
It's,
you're in
um,
VR.
What's it called?
the
Proximity
space mode,
is
like
the one.
where they get close, it just blocks their avatar completely.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that called in the settings?
I don't know. Oh fuck, let me find it. Let's see.
Personal space mode is what it's called.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
it is.
personal space,
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
I
so
haven't
that-
used that setting since I started.
That is already a thing. So I guess that's all the questions I really had
Literally haven't
prepared.
touched it in years.
There was one thing I
I
wanted to
literally
mention
haven't.
earlier, and that was is the ability
go for it.
if you,
I want to
like for example, you make a world and people download it, and then you update it. Instead of having to re-download the world then completely if it's a 500 megabyte world. You could only download the changes. That's something that, for example, Resonite does. Download the individual
that's
thing
sort of
instead
a
of the whole thing
Unity
as one file.
Yeah,
They might
I
be able to
completely
upload
get
the new
that.
version of
Possibly,
Unity too.
like I said,
'cause Unity
it's a
does have like a
technical
newer
issue.
edition.
Yeah, I think that sort of thing is not possible in the current version of Unity that VRChat's using.
Yeah.
It might be in a future release, but it would also, in the end, cause larger download sizes. If you join the world, there's an update to the world, you join again, there's another update to the world, you join again. Those incremental
You only
updates will
updated the
eventually
changes.
be... Yeah, but those incremental updates will be more than what the total file size was increased by for that. And it would... Yeah, I can see a lot of technical difficulty in that, but...
Unity is stupid. Let's just leave it at that.
Unity 6 also has a lot of improvements in Unity 6 also has a lot of improvement in fucking like performance. That could help a lot.
yeah,
If you
I mean,
ever
VRChat
try to
has
use
been-
the built-in light mapper, oh god.
God
I actually love the built-in light mapper. You're talking about the base
36
lighting, right?
hours.
Enthusiasm.
Oh, you just gotta have a good
messages.
CPU.
Being able to just message like offline, I could just text you
Hmm.
and not have to rely on you being online to be able to talk to you.
Ooh, that would be
Yeah.
That would
Yeah,
be a
and
good one.
you know, I could definitely see that
Like
because
a
a lot of people
smartphone.
seem to use invite requests and invites as a hey, I'm doing this thing, don't actually join me. I'm just saying hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really know why VRChat hasn't chosen to implement offline chats
In-game messaging.
yet, especially now that they have the Android app. It's an interesting one. So yeah, now if you three or if anyone else has questions for them, or if you three have anything that you want to say about VRChat and your experience in it, floor is just wide open for the next 10-15 minutes here.
I do have one if it
I
hasn't
got-
been asked yet.
Please go
Would
first.
any, in the state VRChat is in right now, would any of you recommend VRChat to your other friends?
Yes, of course.
100%.
Yes.
Okay,
I have,
it's
I have got
unanimous.
IRL friends that have tried this
That was
game.
very unanimous.
Yeah.
They are,
I think they should at least give it a try.
yeah.
Like, the game's not perfect,
You know,
but it's got a lot of positives. But it also has a lot of negatives. Some people take this game and use it as an escape a little too hard.
Oh god.
You know, I'm gonna be completely
Amen
honest.
to that.
You three are somehow the like most pro VRChat people I have. I was hoping to actually find someone that's like, nah, VRChat's garbage, it's trash, and but no, you three are just like VRChat's great.
Turtle.
Like, wow. It's changing my perspective
mean-
of VRChat right now because I've
You
been
want me
here
to be
long
the
enough.
average War Thunder
bad thing.
player that hates the game and just plays it. Still hates it.
War Thunder called
I mean, I
out.
can sit here and
Like,
I can sit here and go down a list of things I don't like about the game, but I mean, that doesn't change the fact
But
that there's a
overall,
lot
you
of
don't have
positivity to it.
All right, boys.
Yeah,
I'm
I got a
sorry, but
question I would
I
like
gotta
to
bounce
ask.
early. I apologize,
Oh,
but I
see,
gotta
sir.
bounce early.
Circuitry.
I am so sorry, but I got family, and right now we are going to do family
I
stuff. So
completely understand. Oh,
you
that
later.
reminds me of a
It is the
question.
time.
So, do you three live in the U.S.?
Keep the thigh
That's
highs
the
on.
first question.
absolutely, I'll see y'all next time.
Yes,
I
sir. I live in
already-
the USA.
Okay. Nullify, are you from the U.S.?
Yeah, I'm in the United States.
Okay, and Nami?
I'm not. No.
Okay.
I'm from Iceland.
Ooh,
There's
that
literally
is
dozens
very
of us in
interesting.
this game.
Dozens. Dozens.
We got to get in this, in this Iceland click.
the reason I asked that question is, you know, today is Thanksgiving. As of this stream and this recording, it is Thanksgiving right now. So, why are you in VRChat and not like with family or something like that today? Or were you with family earlier today and now it's just late enough that you broke away?
I mean, my
And
friend
that's
was
for,
knocked out. They got food coma like heavy
Megamind
as hell.
and Nullify. So Megamind.
I did Thanksgiving yesterday.
Okay, that makes sense.
Ooh.
Personally, me, I have no close family like that, so we don't do that.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, all I did
Just
was
distant
went to
family.
the truck stop that has a buffet for every holiday and had my $20 meal.
That's a lot of faith, Turtle.
It's a
Truck
truck
stop
stop
is
restaurant.
really
It's a
my
really good
situation.
restaurant. Really high
What
quality.
about
stuff.
Nami? Nami didn't answer yet.
Well, yeah, but Nami
Thanksgiving
is not from the U.S.
I'm from a country that doesn't do Thanksgiving. Only Canada and the US do it, and they do it at different dates, which is amazing. But to me, it's just a normal day.
Gotta love
Nothing
it, brother.
special. If anything, I think I'm less likely to encounter Americans, I feel like, today than usually. They're all really busy
Yeah.
doing their native.
Is that a positive or a
traditions.
negative, personally?
That depends on if I want to hang out with Americans or not.
Could
Yeah,
depend on the
your
American.
time zone is so your time zone being in
It's-
Iceland is pretty close to the U.S. and Canada, isn't it? It's not too far off.
It's
Good. 3
UTC
hours?
0. It's currently 40 minutes past 1 a.m.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
That's 5 hours.
Iceland
ahead of us.
uses the same time zone as the UK, but we don't use daylight savings time, and that confuses a lot of
Okay.
people.
For the best.
Oh. Eddie, do you mind? You cute baby. Yes, you are
I-
a cute
I host-
puppy.
Like to give context, that how rare it is to find Icelandic people in this game. I host an Icelandic meetup. I decided to do the first one in VRChat because I've got an Iceland group, and I had 11 people attend,
Wow.
and that was a huge
Not even a
success.
dozen.
There's a
No, I mean, is there like a? Do you think like there's a reason why they haven't got
it is
in?
a
Is that
dozen.
that's-
I'm the
So
12th.
being in a country that is so sparsely populated, and then has VRChat been extremely helpful in connecting you with people? Then,
Yes, definitely.
okay.
I've encountered a lot of people, and I've also found out that a lot of people know jack shit about Iceland, other than the fact that we got green glowy space clouds.
I know your language is weird as fuck. And
I don't think we're
there
any
is a
better.
song on YouTube that is the
Nice.
hardest karaoke song in
Nice.
the world,
Yeah,
and it's an
that
Icelandic
one's.
thing.
And it's
Yeah,
not even sung in Icelandic mostly.
Nami's
little-
a
no,
Nami
it's mostly
song.
English, but it's got a bunch of Icelandic words in it. I know that. It's great. I love that song. No, that's cool, dude. That is awesome. I swear I couldn't have found better people to bring on here. That's
No.
awesome.
Nami, you're clone.
So,
Can I also
uh,
say one more thing that's even more surprising? During our hunt, we didn't run into any racial slurs.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
yet.
In a large
But we
black
can fix
cat.
that if
Or
you
was
want.
that
Yeah,
just
no,
before we got there?
Not yet.
oh, we should invite these guys
Oh,
to the
thank you,
Black Cat
uh,
bingo.
5 times in the black cat.
So, I just want to, we're gonna wrap things up a little early tonight, I guess. Unless anyone else has anything to say here.
Oh, I was just saying that maybe we should invite these three to Black Cat bingos.
Yeah, that's
The important question is, will there be racial slurs?
Black
Black
Cat
Cat
Bingo
Bingo?
is probably a fun game.
yes, there is. That is some of the items on the Black Cat Bingo cards.
Oh my god.
I want to play Black Cat Bingo now.
Invite them to the group, Vampy, if you can.
Okay, oh god. Root.
So anyway,
If you
we're,
can't do
we're
it, I can.
getting close to the end of the episode here. So thank you, Megamind, Nullify, and Nami for being so nice as to come and answer our questions and restore my faith in VRChat.
And humanity.
There's still some love in this bird.
Nah, my faith in humanity's been long gone and it's never coming back, but my faith in VRChat is starting to grow with
Don't let it.
meeting
Don't let
random
it grow.
people and
Yeah.
Don't let
There,
it grow.
invited all three.
The
Don't
good
do
news
that
is
to
all the
yourself.
9-year-olds that got a Quest 2, they will eventually grow up. And they will stick around. Hopefully.
No, it'll replace by the new.
You might stop with the slurs.
Oh God.
So yeah, you guys are welcome to hang here for a bit if you want. We have a normal thing we do. Okay. Now, the last question I have is, we're sort of doing things out of order today, but last question I have is, do you have anything you would like to promote, like a group in VRChat, Twitch channel, anything like that you want to promote, that you think people would enjoy? Nullify?
I DJ for the Bleeding Hearts. It's a bar group called the Bleeding Hearts Bar.
Hey.
Yeah. New Zealand time.
I see that look in your eye, Turtle.
Yeah, because
bartender I know that's over there.
I do IRL DJing and sometimes in VR, but yeah, that's cool.
Soundpad's a magical app.
Oh, I do like real mixing and shit on the console.
And some VR events.
So, Megamind, do you have anything you would like to promote?
I promote clients. I promote crashers.
Okay, yeah, no, we don't. No, that's
Time out.
No.
Well, Melon Loader, we could promote that.
Yeah, I promote Melon Loader.
No. Okay, on to Nami. Do you have any groups or anything you want to promote?
Nothing particularly. I suggest learn if you're monolingual, learn a second or third language. That's my recommendation.
I like that.
Something to do, especially if you're like above the age of 30. It's not too late to start. It's good for your mental health and to retain memory and not get Alzheimer's at an old age because you never sleep properly like I've done for the last 10 years.
Oh God.
So that's my recommendation.
Okay.
Learn another language. Go learn, Japanese or Norwegian or even Icelandic. Sure.
This episode of Beyond Pixel is sponsored by Duolingo.
Oh God,
I learn Icelandic. I am moving to Iceland immediately.
Sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh God.
Yes. Florida manpower.
I'm gonna go ahead and do my thing here at the end. So thank you all, and especially you random people from a public black cat, for being here for episode 49 of the Beyond Pixels podcast. You can find us on Twitch on Turtle1 every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time. You can find all the previous episodes on YouTube. I know we had a pretty intense episode not long ago about the dark side of VRChat. So that I could definitely recommend going back and watching that one if you haven't.
It's still very fun. Very fun.
Emission no longer exists. Darkness.
Yeah, there's always a link down below.
What?
I didn't understand that.
Like dead serious.
Okay then. Anyway, got one more last thing here. Got to go to a couple more people.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
No.
Okay, guess I'm not doing that. So Xavion, any or stealth your shill quick.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna shill my YouTube channel. It has a bunch of old material, but it's still fun and out there. Hope you go check that out. Also, go check out Circuitry. He is on Rumble now, and he's not here to pimp himself out. So I'm pimping him out. So go check him out there, or his other one, which is on Kick. So you can see all of his only nubs that you can get there from Sobi's channel. So make sure to show the love every time, every week. Got it. Every time. That's you. Back to you, Turtle.
Give me a minute. Maybe send me on another fucking giggle fit.
Okay, we'll come back to you.
Remember, get nullified.
Never mind.
He's coming to your house.
Fuck you.
He haunts you in VRChat. Once he finds you, he's coming.
All right.
So, okay, so you can find me on Twitch at Sir_Bloodworth. I'm still very infrequent on streams. I'm working my way back into it properly yet. Holy shit. I've been laughed too hard. Also, fucking shit show, never forget.
Stealth.
Y'all can find me at twitch.tv/StealthTheFox. Fuck you, Vampy. Despite that, he and I are going to try and get a stream together. I know he's going at it. My schedule's been an absolute mess. I've been using that excuse for the last 2 months, but it's true. I will get something put together soon. I'll see y'all then.
Okay. And that's basically it. So, once again, thank you all for being here. I know this was a